Young Life is...
Gosh, Young Life is
Young Life is
a place where kids just get to be kids.
Young Life to me is a way to connect to kids who might not hear about Jesus.
Young Life is this place where students can meet up together and get introduced to God while making friendships with each other.
Honestly, Young Life is just the fulfillment of the Great Commission to go out into all the world and make disciples.
It's a place for students from middle school to college to have a place where they can talk about life, God, and life with God.
Fun, friends, and faith.
Young Life could be called a faith-based mentoring program for adolescents. But that sounds boring. And Young Life isn't boring. In 1941, Jim Rayburn knew that God wanted everyone to experience life to the full, even high schoolers. So he started Young Life. Since then, Young Life has branched into middle schools, colleges, and beyond in over 100 countries, all across the globe. For over 80 years, staff and volunteer leaders have been going to kids, getting to know and care for them, and inviting them into the greatest adventure of all.
And here we are 83 years later, still doing the same thing. We still have a group of caring adults that are praying over students by name in our area. We have multiple teams of adults that are leaders that are walking onto middle school and high school campuses, earning the privilege to share about Jesus with these students, to share about a God who loves them and sees them and made them on purpose for a purpose. Then on any given Monday or Thursday night here in Northwest Data, chaos is happening. So we call Club a party with a purpose. And it happens in basements, in living rooms, backyards, parks. We love to call it controlled chaos, but it's ultimately where kids get to show up as themselves. They can bring their nerves, their anxiety, their joy, their laughter, whatever it is that they're carrying with them is welcome at the door. They get to do crazy games where we look at each other and go, are we really about to do this right now? They are going to laugh harder than they ever have, and it's the laughter that can heal every part of your body. And then at the end of the night, a leader is going to get up and share about the most incredible story ever, about a God who sees them and loves them and knows them. And what I love most about Young Life is that no matter a kid's response to the gospel or no matter how many years they've been wrestling with God, because let's be honest, most of us are still wrestling with God as people that have trusted in Him, that we are still committing to doing life with them, to walking alongside them, for showing up where they need us, for the highs, the lows, and everything in between, and letting them watch us also stumble after Jesus. And so we thought, because this ministry has felt so honest this year, that's the word that I keep coming back to, is it's honest. It's pure, it's authentic, it's messy, it's real, it's brilliant, it's excellent, it's all the things, that we just thought it might be better, instead of me trying to tell you what it's all about and how kids feel, we're just going to take you to the streets and let them tell you for themselves.
Welcome to Young Life Mic'd Up!
Hey squad!
Hey chat! I love Young Life because it's just a way to connect with friends and stuff, and it also be related to Jesus just throughout the week and just make it more relevant to our daily lives.
I joined Young Life this year, and it has just been one of the best experiences I've had all throughout high school.
I come to Young Life because it's just a really fun place to be. It gives me an environment and a community where I can go and feel welcome and have fun, and also just be able to talk about Jesus and learn more about Him.
The great vibes and the great people. To seek God and spend time with my friends.
I like being able to be with other teens that believe in God and stuff. You should be able to learn about Jesus here.
It's very welcoming and a very fun atmosphere.
Yeah, I've been for a long time, and I think it's also really welcoming, and all the people are really nice and sweet, and you have a lot of people to talk to if you need about anything.
Young Life has impacted my life in the most. I've built a community here that I haven't had before with any other Christian foundation or church, really.
I started going to Young Life because my friends all went, so I wanted to be a part of that. I think it's a good way to start learning about God and Jesus without being judged, and being able to do something with your friends, and it's just a healthy thing to do.
Reese actually invited me for the first time, and it was really fun.
How is your experience going with Young Life?
Really good. I've been going for a year now, and I went to Malibu this summer. It was great.
My favorite part about Young Life is just the connections I've made, and it has really encouraged me to speak out to others and to just encourage others in my faith, and it's been a great stepping stool. It's made me more inclusive of others, and I just love it.
So I joined Young Life so that I would be able to find other Christian high schoolers who would understand my struggles, but I would also be able to talk about my faith with, and it has been nothing but wonderful and has been so great.
It's so fun and I look forward to it every week.
Why do you look forward to it?
Because it's fun.
Because it's fun. What else?
Because I have friends here. Because I have friends here.
And what would you tell somebody at Heritage, like a friend of yours that might be nervous to come to Wildlife? What would you tell them?
If you don't come, you're missing out.
My favorite way to describe it is fun, friends, and faith. So we get to play games and hang out with friends, as well as we get to sit down and just relax and talk about our faith and our God and what He has done for us.
I pretty much just started out because all my friends were there, and then I met Parker and I liked him a lot, and he told me to go, so I started going and happy with that decision.
I met Parker through basketball. He was my basketball coach, and he told me about it, and my friends started doing it, so I tagged along.
A judge-free zone where we can talk about anything and grow closer to God.
It's a fun place for no matter where you are with your path with God, you can just come and learn more, no matter like what your limit is or where you're like, how much you're wanting to learn, or if you're just trying to like start your way through it.
And as we start to settle down, people start to put their phones away and they just start to kind of lock in and just get ready to dive into the Word. And it's just a great opportunity again to just get away from everything, find that escape you needed, and to just get closer with God, with your friends, and to lead other people from your area and your school just to the truth.
I started going to Young Life on Mondays so I could connect more with people in faith.
Young Life has impacted my life. I've just met a lot of really cool people through Young Life, and I've made a lot of friends, or at least, gotten to know a lot of my friends a lot better since I started going to Young Life. And then also I've just been really impacted by all the leaders and things we talk about at club. So.
A Young Life leader to me is, someone I could always talk to or reach out and, or even ask questions about God if I'm confused at the moment or anything. And just someone that is a great guy and, just teaches me and mentors me.
And what do you think you have gained from being part of Young Life?
Definitely a good community and a close relationship with God.
Yippee!